the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
The President's State of the Nation Address, or SONA, is an annual tradition done every fourth Monday of July. At this event, the country's sitting president delivers to both houses of Congress sitting in joint session, and to the Filipino people, his report on the state of the country, the government's achievements, and its plans for the coming year. But why do presidents deliver the SONA, and why does it have to be every fourth Monday of July? It's a constitutional obligation. Article 7, Section 23 of the 1987 Constitution states that the President shall address the Congress at the opening of its regular session. And Article 6, Section 15 states that both chambers of Congress shall convene once every year on the fourth Monday of July for its regular session. On the morning of the SONA, both houses of Congress open their regular session. A concurrent resolution is then filed stating that both houses are ready to hear the President's SONA.
Concurrent resolution providing for the Senate and the House of Representatives to hold a joint session to hear the message of the President of the Republic of the Philippines.
Concurrent resolution creating a joint committee of the Senate and the House of Representatives to notify the President of the Philippines that Congress, now convened for its first regular session of the 18th Congress of the Philippines, is ready to hear his State of the Nation address in a joint session of both houses.
The session is suspended.
Both sessions are then suspended. The SONA is usually delivered at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the Batasang Pambansa in Quezon City, where it has been held since 1978. The President's annual address usually draws hundreds of guests inside the session hall, including the Vice President, former Presidents, Cabinet Secretaries, Supreme Court Justices, and diplomats. But with the COVID-19 pandemic, this year's SONA will be a bit different. Here's what we know so far. President Rodrigo Duterte will still deliver the SONA at the Batasang Pambansa. However, he will deliver the address in a chamber separate from the guests. Guests this year will be limited. 15 seats will be reserved for cabinet members and 25 seats each for senators and congressmen. They will undergo RT-PCR tests a day before the event. No other media organizations will be allowed inside the premises of the Batasang Pambansa. Only members of the Presidential Broadcast Staff, Radio Television Malacanang, will be allowed to cover. But this is not the first time the President's SONA broke tradition. On January 23, 1950, President Elpidio Quirino delivered his SONA from the Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland, via radio broadcast. And from 1973 to 1977, President Ferdinand Marcos delivered his SONAs every September 21st in either Malacanang or Rizal Park due to the abolition of Congress. However, in 1976, the SONA was delivered at the PICC. When Congress was restored in 1987, President Cory Aquino was able to deliver her first SONA in the session hall of the House of Representatives at the Batasang Pambansa complex in Quezon City. And every president that followed delivered their SONAs at the same venue. President Duterte will deliver his fifth SONA on Monday, July 27. This will be the 82nd address of a Philippine president since former President Manuel L. Quezon delivered the very first one in 1935. This year's SONA happens at a time when the world is faced with a pandemic.
On the part of the Senate, the joint session is hereby adjourned.
On the part of the House of Representatives, the joint session is hereby adjourned.